We'll see if that's in the way later.
I'm about to go live.
Just press the button myself.
Are you in a hot? No, you're not in a hot jet. Once you get your radios up, give me a check on comm 2. Then I'll mute my stuff and go live.
Copy. Gonna be a minute.
Yeah, no worries.
Audio sound.
Oh, when you connected, did you hear like a doodle-loop?
I heard something, but I don't know if that was the chat in my stream or if that was that.
Was it a noise you had never heard before?
Yes, but hold on. Pikachu, say something again in chat, because my chat's popping up now. It was the chat on my stream. I can alt-tab and look up real quick.
Yeah, all you gotta do is alt-tab, see if it's connected. If not, you're just gonna type in that same IP. You can copy-paste it.
Not connected. In a moment, okay. Where's the IP located?
I'll get it for you in just 1 second. It's not where I thought it was. It used to be up there, but... Oh, wait, no, I know. Hold on a second. If I go to escape, select role, but don't pick a role. Yep, there it is. Pick a role, but don't select one, and up to at the top of the F10 map, you'll see it. It'll be the name and then the IP.
Got it.
Just you won't need the port number, so everything after 7.3 you don't need. And then instead of, once you're right done with it, I think you can just hit escape. Yeah, you hit escape, it takes you out that screen, and then you can back to your F1.
I heard the noise. What about escape in F1?
If you're still in the F10 menu where you're on that select, like pick a role screen, you can just hit escape to get out of it, so that way you don't get out of your jet.
Got it. Cool. Yeah, I can see chat now. Hello, world. Failed jet. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem. Oh, you disconnected?
I had to respawn the jet. It did that 20% not starting.
Ah.
Like, the thing is that I hit that at 20%, and when I do, I always look over to verify that it did what it was supposed to, and 3 out of 5 times it works. COM2 test. Yes, it is the new playlist. COM2 test. COM2 test. Huh? You should be hearing me say that, but COM2 test. I think I've got my comms up, and I'm trying to buzz out, but you're not saying anything or responding.
So you're not hearing me, okay.
Negative.
And I'm not hearing you either. Okay, let me look at something.
Yeah, this is the new playlist.
I have a theory.
Waiting. I'll go ahead and get the jet finished up.
Yeah, it shows you're connected, but you're not hearing me, and I'm not hearing you for whatever reason. So hold on, let's make sure we're on the right channels. 1 second.
Copy. Copy. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
All right, what do you have your VHF on? What's the channel?
VHF 127.
All right, you should hear me.
Can you pass out or attempt to?
Yeah, I'm not sure why you're not hearing me. I see you're connected to the server.
What about crackers? The peanut butter and crackers work? The cabinet above the air fryer. I don't know. There's also some cheese. You want me to check the expiration on those first? But the peanut butter and cheese crackers are good for sure. What?
Still nothing.
I'm hearing nothing over here.
When you go beyond great, you find greater. Like the 2027 Kia Telluride Turbo Hybrid with 560.
Oh, now I don't see you connected anymore. Oh wait, now you are. SRS client.
Multi-terrain, because there are always greater mountains to climb and greater challenges to face.
But it doesn't show that you're connected to the game. I think that's the problem.
Are you looking at my screen share at the moment?
Stand by.
Worry free. Shop fresh picks from LG, Ashley Furniture, Sony PlayStation, and other brands, starting at just $19.99 per week in rent. Visit Rent-A-Center today, with stores in thousands of neighborhoods. Rental purchase agreement. Pricing valid March 29th, 2026 to May 9th, 2026 on new merchandise at participating locations.
God, I have so many tabs open. Okay. Or so many alt-tab things. Okay, microphone, speakers, virtual desktop audio, that's where it's supposed to be?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, see, it says you're not connected to the game. So, what did we miss here? When you installed it, did it ask you to point it to DCS?
I have no idea.
Okay, hold on. Let me check one thing on their SRS page. Their Discord page. Be right back. I'm going to go to their page and look here.
I have no idea.
Okay, download, extract all the files, update to existing version of VN. All the script modifications to be done by the installer. So why did it not?
Reading the help tab in the DCS SRS client, it says SRS has an optional DCS in-game overlay. To toggle, use left control, left shift, and escape. This will toggle through various states, including hidden. The position and visibility state are automatically saved.
Yeah, what that'll do is it'll put it on the left side of your screen. It'll be like an overlay to see if it's actually like connected, but it's saying you're not connected to the game. So that's what I'm testing. Right, I'm gonna run that through Grok real quick. If we don't get this quick, we'll just skip this. Yeah, it says, it sounds like you need to reinstall it. It says, run the installer, point it to your SRS, and, oh, no, hold on, there. Check legitimate settings. Did you install SRS with DCS still running?
I don't think I had DCS running, no.
Okay. Alright, we'll just
Put a
skip
pin in
this.
it, come back to it at the end,
Yeah.
so I can shut that down for the time being.
Yeah, we'll just be hot mic'd, or not hot mic'd, but just chatting on Discord and two streamers at the same time if we need be.
Sounds good. Do you need to change an audio setting in OBS for me to pick up?
No, I don't think so. I can just, all I gotta do is unmute Discord here. And then now that's gonna be there. Let me kill watching your stream. And confirm that it is picking up this mic in OBS as I talk. Yes, it is. Alright. I still have a way that I can also... Oh wait, why is it not picking that up? It's not transmitting it. Oh yeah, no, it is transmitting it. Never mind. I have a secondary way I can just reach up under the keyboard and talk to people directly if I need to, so... Like when I say my welcomes to everybody shit, you won't hear that.
Right. Yeah, likewise.
Alright, I'm gonna start my stream right now.
Copy.
got a live chat on my tablet down by my knee.
Righteous. I told you I was going to check controls for a second modifier. The paddle switch is... I don't think I've ever touched that in the entire time that we've been doing this.
Stand by, I'll tell you exactly what it does as long as it's on that knee board here.
Thank you for reminding me. I forgot to put that... I gotta put that thing in my knee board.
Yeah, it's got no major indication thing here. My guess is just off the top of my head, it's probably like an autopilot disconnect kind of lever. That's what they usually are in most aircraft.
And that's 99% of what it's used for is autopilot disconnect.
In most U.S. aircraft, yeah, it's like a way to just turn off the autopilot, or if like in the Hornet, it's a way to override the G limiter in the aircraft.
So something I could easily take that over with put a modifier there and just put that anywhere else, really.
Yeah, you'd be okay with that for now.
Okay, that frees up quite a bit, and I will reconfigure after tonight's stream.
Copy that.
And on that note, I'm fired up. Got everything, I believe, ready to go. And I did put it on ELEC and uncaged.
Yep, so you should be solid. Alright, let me get my tack in set for the tanker. Alright, I have set the taxi.
Let's rock and roll. I'm gonna take a quick breather here and get ready to rock and roll.
Copy that. Where the hell did that go for me? Oh, right here in front of me. Alright, good. I got my breather too.
Two is ready.
Alright, brakes off, running them up. Here we go. Park speed 300 out of here.
I'm above and fast.
Looking.
Altitude. Altitude.
Oh, I got you back here. Entering the left-hand turn around Speedway. I'm out ahead of you. You should be good.
I got a visual. I froze up there a little bit. Always the first takeoff loading in.
No worries. As long as you're alive.
Attitude.
Alright, go and push that
Attitude.
speed up to 400. Rolling out 262.
I'm gonna turn my override off. I'll be back momentarily.
Copy that. Lovely Las Vegas down below.
Saddle to right.
Eyes, welcome aboard back there. You're looking closer than normal. I think yesterday the tankers got you feeling a little more stable.
A little bit. I just a little bit. I wouldn't go as far as saying fully stable.
Oh no, but every little bit helps. Every experience at the tanker builds more muscle memory. Alright, just maintain this distance. Tanker's now flying south over Perup. I got eyes on her out in the distance on the nose. Just go ahead and level off here at 22 as we come up to it.
Marco 1-1.
It was
Making us
274, correct?
A-firm 274 trip 0 for the comms.
Must not be close enough yet.
Tried 275. I know I messed with two of them last night, and they were either that or the other. But I didn't hear you on 274.
One day, cold mud. The next, warm sunshine. But the hard-working men and women in Carhartt don't wait for the forecast to get to work. Patching roads.
Marco 1-1. Request rejoin.
Their hands turn this season's uncertainty into possibility.
There we go. Yeah, he's on 274.
I fell back quite a bit trying to coordinate that. I'm gonna catch up.
Made possible.
Yeah, no worries. I'll get over here on the port holding and just sit there and wait for you. Let you go ahead and do your thing.
With multi-terrain mode, 9.1-inch ground clearance, and front recovery hooks, it's made to take on even greater challenges. The all-new Kia Telluride X Pro, built for the greater. Learn more at kia.com.
I mean, I caught up to you.
Okay, yeah, I'm still doing 400. It gives us a 100 knot closure.
And for your crunch fix, try new Nutri-Grain Crunchy flavors like chocolate chip chia and honey oat flax. Each crunchy bar contains a good source of fiber.
I mean, we got 10 miles. You want to burn some gas? I'll hit the burner. That's not a problem.
We can take it slow for the first trip.
I'll just start slowing down at about 2.5, 3 miles. Six miles. Tankers entering the turn. Starting to walk back the speed a little bit. Inside a mile.
And that was 22 at 300, correct?
Nay, firm, that's what I heard. In position.
What are you estimating his actual speed to be?
I'm stapled at 312 to 313.
Copy.
Dude, is it your birthday?
Yes.
Happy Vaginal Expulsion Day. Strella was the first one to point it out.
Well, thank you. I always appreciate it.
Fuck yeah, man. Happy Vaginal Expulsion Day.
Thank you, thank you. Nothing like tanking. So relaxing, tanking on the birthday.
It's just how you always want to ring in the birth year. At the tanker.
Get the hard shit out of the way.
Once you get in close, he'll level out that roll since you checked in.
I'm creeping. Holding it like 319, 320, trying to catch up here.
There he goes. There he goes. Lights just came on. Boom's coming down. Smoke on the water.
That sound effect has to get clipped.
It looked a little scary from my point of view.
You should have been in mine. I have frozen.
Uh-oh. Yeah, he just killed the lights, so something might have happened to you. Oh, lights are back on.
I didn't go
Here
too
you
far off.
Yeah, it just, your position in space was lost for a moment. Look at that Illinois livery, folks. Looking all Illinois-y with its orange ribbon.
See if I do better than they did in the NCAA championship and not choke.
Oh, you want to come down? No, don't be that close. Whoa. Are you alive?
I'm alive. Does that count as
So
a
you-
collision?
That is an aircraft collision. So last night you asked me a question, and I was chatting with you right at the moment. I reviewed your footage from last night, and I heard the question. You were asking about where that boom needs to be in relation to your eyesight before you call pre-contact. It needs to be roughly, I don't know, 4 or 5 feet above your level eyesight, and maybe 10 feet out in front of you, 20 feet out in front of you.
In front
And
of
I'm
me
talking
or
about
the nose?
The tip of the boom, down by the where it plugs into your port. You want that just above your vision, maybe 4 feet or so.
10 or 20 feet
And-
from the nose of my airplane or from me?
From your nose.
Got
Gold Bond knows that every glow-up starts with radiant skin. So choose Gold Bond Cocoa
Like,
Butter
if you look at my distance right now, not obviously to the left here, but my distance is about where you're going to be when you call for that pre-contact.
Tried Gold Bond Cocoa Butter Glow? Saw glowing skin in just 1 day. Gold Bond Cocoa Butter Glow. Nourish your skin. Reveal your glow. Buy now on Amazon.
Right window treatments change.
You basically want to park behind the jet, 30, 40, 50 feet behind it, be smooth, stable, and then call. And basically they're saying, okay, you're clear and safe, come on in.
1,000 5-star reviews to prove we deliver. Whether you DIY it or want a pro to handle everything.
Copy.
from measure to install, we have you covered. Real design professionals, free samples, zero pressure.
And I just survived the aircraft equivalent of a fender bender.
Well, because it's on Immortal, it didn't explode, but you'll see it on my view. You've wrapped your spine around the boom.
For your Mer family with a plunge pool, wave pool, and yoga. What? Mermen do yoga too. If a merman can find their perfect stay, anyone can. Booking.com, booking.net.
We're gonna get this, damn it.
Oh, no, and this is one of the hardest things people have when it comes to DCS. So your frustration that you feel is not unknown to the entire community.
Ready, pre-contact. Return pre-contact.
No, a little closer. Alright, pull off the throttles and kind of get stable there. Don't come in too quick. Just get nice and stable. Get a little bit lower again. Easy, smooth movements. Go ahead and call that pre-contact now.
Ready, pre-contact. Cleared contact.
Now don't slip back too far. Just kind of inch your way forward and be stable. Smooth, easy corrections. The throttle never stops moving, that little magic inch of movement. You just kind of back and forth, back and forth. The song playing right now is for you, buddy. Get it on, get it on. You don't want to get too far down because you start looking straight up. Like, I'm generally looking up maybe 10 degrees. I'll get down that low below it, not too far. Because you find yourself in this position where you want to chase up to get it, and that's not a very good position to be in. You're just gonna slide in right below the tip of the boom. It will move over to the right to give you room to slide in. That virtual dude that doesn't get paid enough money, he's down there steering that boom for you. There, he's adjusting the boom. Now you fly the lights. Don't worry about that boom. Get yourself parked where those lights want you to be, and he will put the boom in your spigot, in your socket. Giggity.
Left side is up, down, right side is left, right?
Yes. Yep, because it was thought with two, big jets where someone's running a center console throttle. Just as soon as you're sliding the tip of that boom past your normal vision without you looking around at it, move your eyes to the lights. Walk down the belly of the plane. Start to make the lights and the wings of the aircraft what you focus on.
And ideally, it should be yellow halfway down through that strip of lights on both sides.
Yep. Well, you won't see yellow. You'll see green. You'll be see green in the center of both of them.
Should they be fully lit or halfway lit?
DCS lighting is kind of Yankee when it comes to these tankers. It's going to look kind of dim. You'll do a lot of the VR zoom, just quick snaps of it to make sure.
Copy.
One day they'll adjust the lighting, but no, those tanker Q lights under there are not the brightest.
Return free contact.
RIP. So you got to get back into request position. I looked down at my tablet for a second and climbed up. That looked unprofessional. Down to 4,000. Looking down there at Perup. My aunt lives down there somewhere.
Ready for contact. Cleared contact.
If you start doing that PIO, one way to quit it is just look at the artificial horizon on the HUD and get yourself level with that, then work yourself back into the image, into the picture. And make sure your boards are closed when you want them closed, because right now you got a lot of drag, so when you roll back the engine, you'll just cut speed real fast.
Return pre-contact.
Nice save. You're getting yourself in the jet wash, it looks like. Was you getting tumbled by it?
I'm not sure. I took my hand off of the throttle and to do pre-contact in it, and I lost it.
Ah.
That might be one of them things I bind.
Well, that, and you can also set it, you can get that voice attack, which is free, and then you can just say things, and it'll run the little macro through the radio. Ferk used his voice attack for a lot of shit. He would say things like landing gear down, and then the gear would come down, and
Ready, pre-contact. Cleared contact. Return free contact.
Yeah, I always hate when it does that. You get a little out of whack or you wait too long and it's like, no, I'm going to reset on you.
Ready for contact. Cleared contact.
A little goes a long way up here. Like you're talking about corrections of inches.
Altitude. Altitude.
Can you pause the server for 2 seconds?
Return free contact.
Yep. Service paused. Starting to get white knuckle grip on the hands.
That, and I'm gonna adjust my joystick a little bit because, like, a lot goes far, and whenever I go to pull, the ever slightest movement where my hand is not so finesse with this giant ass joystick, it fucking, like, the slightest move, you're right, the slightest move has me pulling far to the right, and I don't feel like that I have any finesse. It's just super touchy.
Give yourself a curve of just starting off a curve of 20 on each pitch and roll and see how that feels. I generally try to sway people off from curve, and the reason why is when you get into the merge and into the dogfight, it becomes a little more prevalent because you're looking to hold those corner speeds, and that's not the time where you want to have that point where you're pulling on the stick and then you get to a certain point, all of a sudden it increases, sixfold because you're past the curve. But it will null out the first half of it. It's something you just have to get used to. It's muscle memory, because you're creating just this curved midpoint where it's going to take off and go from less responsive to completely responsive.
Hope I got good insurance.
The soundtrack's jamming. Okay, so he's telling me that my Pandora is causing freezes to the audio. I'm just gonna kill that then, little assholes. Or I'll put it on techno radio. That was always pretty good.
Whenever you're done, just give me a countdown of when you're going to resume, and I should be ready.
I am good when you are.
Ready to go.
3, 2, 1. Oh, never mind. He was saying the music was fine. It's just something else was happening. I couldn't really read it under my vision here next to the tanker. I'll check it later. But now we got techno and I'm jamming. Degrees watching my stream. He's one of my guys over in the air wing, and he's pointing out how 6 or 7 years ago, man, he was just in your same fucking shoes, stressing this shit.
Ready for contact.
Just in a different bird.
Cleared contact.
If he's not moving that boom, you're not ready pre-contact.
My option says abort refuel, and he gave me the go.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. He just didn't move it, so I guess you were still a little too sloppy for him to want to move it. I don't know. Typically, when you got that close, he's going to sling that off to the right.
Return free contact.
Ooh, slipping in there. That's close. Not too close, but...
Ready for contact. Cleared contact.
Yep, stay below the tanker as you come in. If you get up in that jet wash, you're going to get tumbled.
Yeah, I wasn't trying.
No, I know. But I seen as soon as you crossed that barrier, that just tumbled you, ripped you right over to the side. That was a close little bout of PIO right there.
Are your ad campaigns lighting up the dashboard, but not the pipeline? That's bullshit. And marketers are calling it out in National Confessions.
My boss asked for results, so I opened my dashboard for the only positive sounding metric I had. Impressions.
Cut the bull spend. See revenue, not just reach. LinkedIn delivers the highest return on ad spend of major ad networks. Advertise on LinkedIn. Spend $250 on your first campaign and get a $250 credit. LinkedIn.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply.
Good night, itchy eyes. Good night, sun sneeze. Good night to your symptoms of allergies. Sizol is the allergy medicine you take before bed. It provides powerful relief when you rest your head. Not just all night, but all the next day. Sizol keeps working, keeping allergies at bay. And without those annoying symptoms disturbing your rest, you can wake up the next morning feeling your absolute best. Remember, be wise or take Sizol at night.
Gold Bond knows that when your skin feels good, you feel good. So look after it day and night and make Gold Bond Healing Lotion your go-to. It's clinically shown to visibly heal and moisturize dry skin in just one use. We all deserve soft, healthy-looking skin every day, so choose a trusted brand with proven results. Gold Bond Healing Lotion. Buy yours now at Walmart.com.
I'm gonna back off for just a second so I can check these messages. I got some messages rolling in on my YouTube here. Hi, welcome to the stream, Dags.
What up, Dags? Well, what up, Dags?
Coming back up.
Contact. Ready, pre-contact. Return pre-contact. Ready, pre-contact. Return pre-contact. Ready, pre-contact. Return pre-contact. Ready, pre-contact. Return pre-contact. Ready, pre-contact. Cleared contact. Return pre-contact.
What's your fuel state looking like?
I'm down to 29.
I'm at 22. I can grab a little gas. We can do a Vegas Strip pass on the way home, or do you want to try another attempt? What do you want to do?
Go ahead and grab some gas, and then I'll try another one. If we fail from there, then I will go back to Nellis or Creech and fill up, and we'll go from there.
Marco, 1-1. Request rejoin.
Calling it out now.
Marco, 1-1. Proceed to pre-contact at 22,000 at 300.
And I'm good.
Abort rejoin.
Coming over to the right. That's your tanker. Just do exactly what I did.
So simple.
Meow. That squirted me in about 1,000, 1,500 pounds. £1,700.
Ready, pre-contact. Cleared contact.
Now right here, rather than like I'd get right behind the boom and get parked and stable, even though you're cleared pre-contact, I would just get perfectly stable, get comfortable, and then push forward under the boom. Like no need to rush under the boom, like just get stable and then inch forward. At these distances, covering an inch only takes a moment, so it's real slow, real methodical.
Losing an inch only takes a moment too.
True that. That's why I said you've got to get, and you'll have your aha moment. I'm not trying to browbeat you, but you got to get used to that throttle hand never moving. It's never going to stop moving, but it's only going to move a very short amount. Once you get parked behind the tanker and you're stable, like if you're not falling back, you're not going forward, then you just tap it up a little bit, pull it back. Tap it up a little bit, pull it back. And you'll be moving this throttle in a very small window, but like I said, you'll never stop moving it. You're going to jack that magic inch till you get your nut, buddy.
Ready, pre-contact.
Yeah, that's very stable. That's what I'm talking about. Not just give it a little bit of throttle, just a little bit. And as soon as you give it, pull back, kind of assess what you've done. There you go. A little bit more. Watch them lights out ahead of you. Don't worry about the boom. As soon as that boom starts going over your head, look ahead of the lights. You know that you want to bring those wings kind of over by your nose. So you just want to keep pulling forward, trying to get your nose basically under the line of that wing. A little too much. See, now you're a little too close. Pull it back about that distance. That's about how far back from the tank you're going to be when you're plugged and you're in position. Just to kind of help give you a visual of what you're going to see. But that last approach there where you parked right behind the boom and was fucking frozen stable, man. That's what I'm talking about. Degree says, "You got this, Ori."
A lot of pressure.
No, if you feel the pressure, or remember, again, as I said yesterday, wiggle them toes. It sounds silly as shit, but it relieves your stress. Release the stick for a second. Wiggle your fingers, and then with your feet on the pedals, just wiggle your toes.
knows that things are just better with a little boost. Like your music and your skin.
Bingo.
Gold Bond's new
Bingo.
collagen body and face serum lotion. It's clinically shown to visibly plump and boost skin hydration by 50%, leaving your skin looking hydrated and more youthful. Turn up beautiful skin with Gold Bond's new plumping collagen body and face serum lotion. Learn more on Amazon.
The world's largest data and AI conference is back. Databricks Data and AI Summit is live in San Francisco, June 15th through 18th. Join over 25,000 experts, researchers, and practitioners for hands-on training, networking, and certifications. With over 800 sessions, Databricks Data and AI Summit is the premier conference for the global data, apps, and AI community. Register now at databricks.com/data-AI summit.
A loved one owns a gun, and you're concerned about their behavior. You're worried they might harm themselves or others.
I did hit bingo fuel, but we're here. And we're not too far from going and landing.
Yeah, we're like 60 miles maybe.
Return free contact.
Yeah, 59 miles exactly to Nellis.
Cleared contact.
Dax thought that was the first time I told you to wiggle your toes. I've said it a couple times before you even joined the stream tonight. Dax knows that advice was coming. Alright, move forward just a little bit. Your distance was good, you were just low. Too much, too much. Ease off the throttle. No! Oh, you lost your tail, but you're still flying. You have no tail. You have no tail.
Return free contact.
You're in a flat spin. You're heading out to sea. He's ejected. Alright, I'm heading back toward Nellis.
Copy. You know, it took that long, and I got really close.
Nah, it wasn't bad at all. You had pretty good stable moments. Alright, victory Nellis.
Are you good to go back out, or are you wanting to wrap it up and do some troubleshooting on that radio comms?
Oh, no, we're good. I figured you might want to take a breather, and I'll hit me a vape or whatnot a couple times. But I figured after that much time on the stick, you might want to loosen up your grip for a minute. Take a few minutes.
For sure, and I think I'm going to turn down that curvature slightly.
You see what I mean? Like, you get to that point, and all of a sudden it takes off on you?
Yep.
Yep, you guys did guess right on the poll. There was an aircraft collision. Now, the only question is Opie on that damn Kashi app fucking making bets? Because he was the one that was trying to stack that shit like Pete Rose.
Cough, cough. Look, no one could have called the first collision and me not dying and still being in the air.
You did. You straight wrapped your spine around that boom. You'll see it on my point of view.
I did download TacView. I don't know if I installed it, but I downloaded it.
Would you do it through Steam or did you do it through standalone?
Standalone.
Oh, okay. I did mine through Steam because it auto updates anytime there's a new TacView update. Steam's not bad. Like, I use Steam for a lot of things, just not for DCS itself. I got the strip in sight. I'm going to come in from the McCarran side and do a strip pass and then head for Nellis. It's not called McCarran anymore though, is it? Because fucking some people got their fucking panties in a twist over some shit that he did. Dag said the tanker sodomized you.
Unfortunately, he's not wrong. Let's wake up these fine folks down here at the Las Vegas Strip that might still be sleeping in their hotels. Had to hit that warn reset to get that damn fuel message off my HUD. Oh! Too fast. Trying to show off like a jackass.
What's he saying? Right eye. Yeah, it only captures the right eye in VR. So that's why it's doing that. It's always just right of center.
Whenever you get over here, I'm, well, you didn't make it. Never mind, you're here.
I'm here.
I'm all booted up and ready to go whenever you are, but yeah, I'm going to stretch my legs. This chair's starting to hurt a little bit.
Yeah, I'm going to take a couple rippers off my vape here. I want to thank everyone that is watching my stream tonight for joining in. Sorry for looking like a jackass there just a minute ago. I'm way more professional than that.
Likewise, what he said. Whoever's stopped in, and I appreciate you guys. Right.
Well, since everyone was saying that my previous radio station wasn't jacking up the thing, I was just misreading it, I am going to put back on that kick-ass radio station I had running. There we go.
Did you see what Brian said? Was that, did you hit the yellow building over in the strip?
Yeah, Trump Tower.
Yeah, I missed that.
It's in my stream. You just hear me go, yee, and then I hit it. I was doing like 550 knots and just, I barely fucking clipped it.
Hopefully it's not events to come.
Alright, I am good to taxi whenever. I'm going to take a couple more rips till you tell me you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready whenever.
Alright, here we go.
Hello, Nigel here. As an owl, I love to be awake all night, but allergy sufferers like you probably don't feel the same. So take Zysol at night to relieve allergies while you sleep. Then wake up fully refreshed for a more productive day. Zysol works fast and offers 24-hour continuous relief from sneezing, runny nose, itchy watery eyes, and...
I'm going to do that low to the deck departure I was trying to get you to do with me yesterday. So we're going to come off the deck, stay low, 100 feet, 150 feet, accelerate to 450 till we pass Speedway, and then we will pull up into like 70 to almost a 90. I mean, hell, we'll just go up to a 90, and then as we get to the top of our altitude, we'll roll out and point the direction we want.
Let me recap that. Assuming that I don't freeze, and...
Did you put your radar on override?
Yes.
Okay.
I had my radar on override earlier too, but being the first takeoff of the day, it still froze on me a little bit. It didn't freeze as bad as it normally does. So we're going to maintain 1 to 150 altitude. We're going to get up to 450 knots. We're going to make a left-hand turn towards Speedway. After braking Speedway, we'll turn 90 degrees straight up to 22,000 feet and then level off and then go from there.
No, let me put my visor up here and make eye contact with you. Just so I know you're looking at me. We'll take off, get up to about 100, 150, jam it to 450. As soon as we pass Speedway, we're not going to turn. We're just going to pull it up. We're going to climb. As we reach the apex of our climb, like our speeds are rolling down to maybe 250 or so, we're going to roll our backs toward the direction we want to go, and then we're going to pull down into it. So we're 180. We're like pulling an Immelman down into it, and then we'll roll the aircraft out.
Copy. Let me straighten my bird up here.
Let me put my visor back down. There we go.
Good.
Degree is peacing out. He says, fly safe, gents, and he will see us on Monday. He's going to be part of that operational flight we're doing.
Righteous. Catch you on the flip side.
Alright, you say you are set to go?
Ready?
Okay, so the thing to be wary is if you get too far back from me when we roll out, you could get caught in my jet wash, so be wary of that. The further out it gets, the more disruptive it gets off the runway. It's a little weird. I think it's a DCS-ism. They got to tweak that, but it is what it is.
Copy.
Alright, here we go. Brakes off, powering up. .450 and about to pass Speedway. Burners back on. Here we go in the climb. Up to 90. Speed's coming through 300, rolling to find the mountain, and pulling through. .200 knots rolling out. Angels 19,000, and as soon as I hit 300, I'm coming off the burner. There we go. Were you with me on that the whole way, or did you have issues?
I was with you most of the way. When we hit that 90, I had visual on you most of the way up, and then from there I lost visual, but I was able to roll with you left, and then basically followed you up to 17,000, 18,000.
Nice, hell yeah. We'll keep a steady climb up to 22 and continue accelerating on to 400. And adjusting course for tanker vector. Coming through Angels 21, 1,000 to go. I got eyes on you. I'm gonna come over to you. You just keep pressing tanker.
Copy.
What's your current speed?
.91. 410.
No, the decimal is perfectly fine because that's a constant speed at no matter what your altitude is, the ground speed reference. Well, they all are, but indicated speed changes depending on altitude. Decimal is a nice staple. Settled, right?
Copy. Visual.
Arco 1-1. Request rejoin. Arco 1-1. Proceed to pre-contact at 22,000 at 300.
What have I done that my degree lines have disappeared as far as like showing me the degrees that I'm traveling up and down?
Did you mess with anything over on the right side panel, or did you been messing with the UFC up front?
Would have been the UFC up front. I had them when we took off, and I lost them in that 90-degree climb. I don't know what I did.
You were fully aligned, weren't you?
I believe so.
Why would you have lost that ladder? You got all the other instrumentation though? You got speed, you got all that?
Yeah. All I don't have are the digital lines.
Okay, so you hit the declutter somewhere. The
I
declutter, it's
haven't
going to
turned
be
override back on.
maybe that doubt that has anything to do with it.
Yeah, I turned that back on and it didn't have anything to do with it.
No, the declutter switch is over on the right side. Yeah, I'm wondering if maybe you hit a key command by accident that flipped the toggle. Wait, did you go into an air-to-air mode or an air-to-ground mode? Make sure you're in nav.
It says nav on my HMX.
Okay, okay. I mean, if you didn't hit the declutter, then that generally tells me that you borked your INU or you weren't aligned or something like that.
Not 100% sure. We can definitely review it on recap. I'm gonna give it a go anyway. We're gonna find out.
I was messing with things with my UFC trying to duplicate your issue, and I overshot a little bit here.
Pause server for a second.
Stand by. Okay.
I forgot to adjust the curvature.
a chicken sandwich from 7-Eleven, people always call me loud. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm crispy. Did you expect me to whisper? If you want quiet, go eat some soup and reflect. Look, I know I'm a handful. I'm bold, I'm juicy. Throw some pickles and barbecue sauce on me, and baby, I'm a whole meal. And with 7 rewards, I'm just $4. Quiet? No. Crispy, saucy, and $4? Vary. Only at 7-Eleven. Valid through 6/23/26. Participating stores only while supplies last. See app for full terms.
Okay, we can resume.
Spring just hits different.
Dags is when I was looking at the comments when I was flying as tight as I was with you just a minute ago. He said you should put your nose between his vert stabs like he did with me, like his first flight in DCS with us as a group. I was like, dude, don't move. And he looked back, and I had the nose of my Tomcat between the fucking tails of his fucking Hornet. He was like, what the fuck? I was like, yeah, don't move.
That's funny.
Made possible.
All right, I'm pausing.
Nutrigrain bars are the snack that's delicious, nutritious, and
I think it was at that point he was like, yeah, I think I'll fly with this guy.
with 10 grams of whole grains and 10 vitamins and minerals wrapped in a delicious soft baked bar. And for your crunch fix, try new Nutrigrain Crunchy in flavors like chocolate chip chia and honey oat flax. Each crunchy bar contains a good source of fiber. With at least 23 grams of whole grains, it's nutritious, mess-free snacking on the go. Nutrigrain, a handful of baked goodness.
Ready, pre-contact. Return pre-contact. Ready, pre-contact. Cleared contact. Return pre-contact.
You're crossing under my nose, so watch your reversal. Alright, you're back in my vision.
contact. Cleared contact.
I still don't understand. Like, I see the lights. I don't understand. Run that by me one more time. What I'm supposed to see? Like, I see the left side is solid black with 2 yellow lights on the left. One of them's red, and then the right side are all straight yellow. I don't. Okay, I wasn't on my push to talk. Run those lights by me one more time. The left side I'm seeing, they're all turned off except for like 2 of them. One of them's yellow, one of them's red. And then the right side, all of them are turned on and they're all yellow.
Okay, so they won't go to the colors they're supposed to be until you get like up there close. As soon as you see, when you come in close and the boom starts to move, that's when those lights should start to kick on. And you're going to see on the left is up and down. If I'm looking at it correctly, up is closer to you. Up saying that you're high. Yeah, up. So U is closer to you. D is further away. And it's going to have arrows. So if it's closer to up, it's saying you're too high. It's wanting you to come down. The arrow will be pointing you back down to the middle light. So close to you, you're too high. Away from you, you're too low. And then on the right side, front and back is going to look just like you would think. If you are too far forward, the light will be forward. And if you're too far back, the light will be back. And you want to keep both those lights center green. Those lights will change colors. As that boom, you can see how the boom's got red, orange, and green on it.
Yes.
That's going to represent the amount of like, so if you're in green on both lights, that's going to be in the green section. If you're a little high or a little forward, you're going to be extending into the color. So, like, you don't have much wiggle room. That boom length right there, that's half of your light structure there. That's the wiggle room you got. But just get forward, and as soon as the boom sways, you should be able to look forward, and you may have to do a little VR zoom. Again, DCS doesn't light things up very well down there. But tap your VR zoom and take a look, and you should see those lights down there. If you see red, you're at the edge of one of those bars.
Ready, pre-contact. Cleared contact.
I feel like every time he says ready pre-contact, he turns instead of just flying straight.
He does, and I can adjust that in the next iteration of the map. I have him set to an anchor point, so he's trying to constantly go to that anchor point and reset his track. I can put it to racetrack, and it'll stop doing that. But this keeps him like locked over a GPS location for the hot leg.
pre-contact.
Sweet emotion.
Ready, pre-contact. Cleared contact.
The 2026 Chevy Equinox is more than an SUV. It's your Sunday tailgate and your parking lot snack bar. Your lucky jersey, your chairs, and your big cooler fit perfectly in your even bigger cargo space. And when it's go time, your 11.3-inch diagonal touchscreen's got the playbook, the playlist, and the tech to stay a step ahead. It's more than an SUV. It's your Equinox. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Spring just hits different. One day, cold mud.
What's going on? What's good?
Sunshine. But the hard-working men and women
Just taking my boy out here to the tanker and trying to get him comfortable. He's not had his aha moment that many people in the community have to find when it comes to the tanker.
spring into action. We've got you covered for whatever the season throws your way. Carhartt, made possible.
Nutri-Grain bars are the snack that's delicious, nutritious, and always ready, whatever your day holds. Each one is made with 10 grams of whole grains and 10 vitamins and minerals, wrapped in a delicious soft baked bar. And for your crunch fix, try new Nutri-Grain Crunchy in flavors like chocolate chip chia and honey oat flax. Each crunchy bar contains a good source of fiber. With at least 23 grams of whole grains, it's nutritious, mess-free snacking on the go. Nutri-Grain, a handful of baked goodness.
Oh, you went too far forward. He actually was trying to put the boom in your socket, and you were just pushing forward. So you might not be seeing the lights, or not seeing them accurately. Well, we'll have to look at that too.
Or I just can't control where I'm at in position with everything. I did finally see them start to light green along down through there.
Yep. Like about now-ish, you might start seeing the forward and back light up there. The down may be red because you're still kind of low. So as you come under, look for your forward and back light first, just in case you are low. And then if you are, just come on up nice and easy. That was actually your best attempt at it today. Like when you see it, you'll be like, damn, it was actually trying to plug into my port. Giggity. Remember what that Bogey Dope video was saying too, if you want to come in slightly on the left side, since the boom's going to swing to the right, that way you can kind of look for the lights out ahead of it before it get out of your vision and look for the lights and kind of diagonal in, you know what I mean?
Altitude.
Return free contact.
I'm gonna return pre-contact on my weed vape. Contact.
Ready, pre-contact. Return pre-contact. Ready, pre-contact. Return pre-contact. Ready, pre-contact. Cleared contact.
You got this, baby. Easy. Don't get the PIO. Wiggle them toes. You're about to lose your tail. Easy. Back out slow. Okay. Okay. You almost struck Boom with tail. Okay, he's aiming the boom. Just inch forward. Follow your lights. Come up real slow, nice and easy. Wait for that up light. Oh, it fucked you right there. I was gonna say, come up easy, wait for that up light to start showing, and then fly your lights. That was pretty stable. You just started off way too low there coming in.
Ready, recontact. Cleared contact.
Both.
Okay, now get yourself stable again before you commit to the push. Just get up there by the boom and get stable. Alright, slow down, find your stability point, and then move in. There you go, he's ready to aim the boom. Just inch forward and come up as you do it. Don't slide down. Find the lights. Move forward slowly. No, don't get the wobbles. If you get the wobbles, just back off a foot or two and restabilize. It didn't like it. You weren't stable enough for it to swing the boom yet. Oh, sorry, what's good? I don't check the messages as much as I should under the hood, but you have a good one too if you're still there.
Return pre-contact.
Of course.
Ready pre-contact. Cleared contact.
I'm not 18 anymore. I don't live in a dorm, and I have a little free
Return
time.
pre-contact.
I'm working, raising 2 kids, and I'm tired. But I'm not done. That's why I chose University of Phoenix. I take one class at a time, log in on my schedule, and I don't have to worry about tuition going up. It just
Go
makes me
ahead and
better.
start easing the nose down. Tanker's gonna be in front of you.
As the crispy chicken sandwich from 7-Eleven, people always call me loud. And I'm like, yeah, I know, I'm crispy. Did you expect me to whisper? If you want quiet, go eat some soup and reflect. Look, I know I'm a handful. I'm bold, I'm juicy.
I thought at first you were gonna cut your throttle and it was gonna run into your ass, but you went above it.
I'm just $4. Quiet? No. Crispy, saucy, and $4? Very. Only at 7-Eleven. Valid through 6/23/26. Participating stores only. Must supply slash see after.
I just killed my Pandora. It said I got a copyright, not a copyright strike, but like it flagged it. Oh, it shut down the stream.
Ready, pre-contact. Return pre-contact. Ready, pre-contact. Return pre-contact. Ready, pre-contact. Return pre-contact. Ready, pre-contact. Cleared contact.
Alright, I gotta figure out what's going on. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Apparently the music from Pandora flagged me for copyright, but we're back on the live here and heading back over to the tanker to see how Opie is doing. I haven't heard a contact yet, so I don't think he's there. Apparently that's going to be the end of the music portion of this stream, thanks to YouTube.
Return pre-contact.
Ready, pre-contact.
Cleared contact.
I guess the boom is not a collidable object like you would think, because you went through it.
Return pre-contact.
Ready, pre-contact.
Cleared contact.
There's my bingo alarm.
contact.
I hate when that happens because it's only because you took too long and it resets and you're right there. I hate when it happens.
I'm supposed to be up at night, but you need your sleep. So if it's your allergy symptoms that are keeping you up, here's a word to the wise. Try Zysol. You see, Zysol works fast to relieve sneezing, runny nose, itchy watery eyes, and itchy nose and throat. And it keeps going strong for 24 hours. So
You got enough gas? Let me slide over and grab up 1,000, 1,500 pounds real quick.
Go for it. I froze.
Oof. Hopefully it'll unfreeze.
It kicked me out of the server.
Ooh. Did you give a reason?
Connection failed. Can't connect.
Ah, you timed out.
The fuck? There's timing out?
Oh yeah, typically it says timeout, but I'm gonna say it's just some kind of net error from DCS's side.
Well, I mean, with that, it's 3:38 already, so I guess that's where I put a cap in it.
Understandable.
Alright guys, we're shutting the stream down. It was fun. We will succeed, I swear.